guys, and welcome to another Decorate With Me video. As you can see, today I am going outside and taking the rest of the Christmas decor off. I have been waiting for my planters to defrost so I can actually pull everything out. I still had the let it snow sign out, and I thought it was appropriate to take it down because we do not want it to snow anymore. So that's what I'm doing. First is just cleaning up my front porch, getting things off of it, and starting with a blank slate. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. My name is Sonia. Welcome if you're returning. If you are brand new, over here on my channel, you will find lots of decorating and cleaning inspiration with some organization sprinkled in. So if this is something that interests you, make sure you press the subscribe and a notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. So when I was taking apart this greenery, I saw that the boxwood was still looking really good. So I have decided to just keep it and maybe try and reuse it in some of my Easter decor because it's still way too early to be planting flowers here. I live in Ontario, Canada, and we're still even tomorrow supposed to be getting snow. So I don't want to plant any flowers that might die. I will probably be doing that at the end of the month. So also want to mention, make sure you stick around if you are a creator till the end of this video so you don't miss out a special invitation that I have out for all the creators. So like I was saying, I get rid of the most of the greenery, but I am keeping the boxwood, and then I thought I was gonna keep the magnolia leaves as well, and of course I keep all the fall flowers like the berries, and then there I had a couple wood pieces in there as well that I keep. Sorry, I have a dog drinking water right beside me. The birch pieces, they stay in pretty much for the winter and spring season. Well, for winter and spring season, I keep those in there and just decorate around them. Sometimes if things look really good that I'm pulling out, mostly boxwood, sometimes there's eucalyptus leaves if I use them, and magnolia leaves. I will even save them and reuse them next year for just to add some dry flowers in my decor. I have done this for several years and it had worked out. Sometimes I'll spray a little bit of hairspray over them just to keep the leaves intact. I just think it's great to be able to take something and use it over and over for a while, and even if it's a natural product. That's why I do like to use a lot of wood pieces and wood decor, because I can reuse it over time. I have 2 of these large pots on my front porch, as well as a wash bin that I have decorated. So I will be taking all of those apart. So to add some life and color to these planters, I am adding some pussy willows as well as the dogwood. I have these, all of these had come from Dollarama, and I just love the punch of color that this brings on to the front porch, and at this time I feel like you really need it. I do not put anything around it. Like I said, it's just I find that it is a little too early, and the frost and the cold would kill anything that I plant. I do, however, add some of that boxwood from the planters in it just to fill it up a little bit. And here's that wash bin that I have, and I just needed to lower it a little bit. I was finding that without the greenery from Christmas, it was a little bit high, but I like having these heavy stones inside this wash bin because otherwise the wind would just pick it up and blow it away. And in here I pretty much take the same approach in decorating as the bigger one, except I don't put as many dogwood flowers in it. I go more with the boxwood. Since I am decorating this front porch technically for Easter, I will be adding my Easter wreaths over here. But before I do that, I just wanted to give my ugly door a wipe down. I also have this sign that I had made DIY'd over on my DIY channel. I think it was last year or the year before, I'm not quite sure. It is an Easter sign. I love the way it looks, and I think it's a great addition to my front porch. My wreaths had come from a local nursery a few years back. I was very lucky, and I ended up buying them in, I think it was like May or June, and they were on clearance for like $13 for both of them. And I thought I must have been like my luckiest day that day to find these, because I've been looking for these egg wreaths forever, and I think this was before my DIY channel, and I felt so lucky that I had found them.
Maybe you don't want to know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't.
I was trying real hard for my dogs not to run out every time I open the door. I have two puppies, if you didn't know. One is a 1-year-old Bernafee, and the other one is actually a very different breed. His breed name is Tornyak. He does come from, I think, Bosnian mountains, but he is considered a Bosnian Croatian Shepherd.
That everything's okay.
Next, I move on to the floor of my front porch, and I am adding my Hello Spring sign and mat that I had DIY'd actually just a couple weeks ago using my Cricut machine. I will have the video, all the DIY videos, linked in the description box in case if I forget and you really want to see it. Make sure you remind me that I forgot, because that description box sometimes gets the best of me. I also added my wood bunnies, and then I'm going to add my DIY pillows. So pretty much all the decor aside from the flowers I have DIY'd. Even that chair I had upcycled. I was looking at that chair with that pillow, and I wasn't quite sure if I was loving it, so I ended up going and getting a blanket and another pillow just to kind of play around with it and see how I liked it. I don't want to put too many things right now onto that chair because it is raining quite a bit because it's spring, and didn't want to have to deal with wet things, but decided that the blanket was a little too heavy for the season, so I just ended up just sticking with that one pillow. Now moving on to the side, because my porch goes kind of in an L, I have the sitting area, another sitting area that needed some major dusting and wipe down. So that is what I'm doing first before I decorate it. I'm not adding too many pieces as far as the decor goes here. We do enjoy our morning coffees. Well, I'm not sure how many morning coffees we're gonna actually enjoy here with 2 dogs whining on the other side. And I do have leash out front for them, but it's too muddy for them to hang out on my front lawn right now. So I'm adding this basket, and to the basket I've added some boxwood. Well, first I started with boxwood, then I decided not to use the boxwood, but I'm adding moss to the bottom, and then I'm going to add tons of colored eggs. I just thought this looked so pretty, basket of eggs. And then I finish it off with my solar lantern, and that's it. I didn't make quite the mess with that moss on the bottom. Well, here it is. Let me know what you think. Do you think I brought life into my front porch after the winter? Make sure you stay until the end of this because there's a special invite at the end if you are a creator. And like I said, let me know in the comments what you think, what you like the most, and I'll just leave you to the tour. Glad you made it to the end of the video. And now let me share some exciting news. I am hosting some Decor and DIY open invitation. It's a collaboration. It can be a challenge, kind of bit of both, I guess, over on my home channel, so here. And I am inviting you to join me. So every so often, so I have one in April. I do believe I have one, I just have it written down here, in May. Yes, and then I'll have one. So I have one in April, one in May, and then I'll have one in September, and then one in November. So these are DIY and Decor, or Decor and DIY, open invitation to decorate your front porch for the season. So the very first one is at the end of April. So exact date is April 28th. Upload time 1 p.m. Eastern. The playlist will be in the description box the day of. When my video goes live at 1 o'clock, the playlist will be linked in the description box for you to go. And I typically say creators playlist, so that means if you are participating in this collab or challenge, make sure you use that link. I also have a watch playlist link, and that one will not give you the little blue button for you to press. But all I ask you to do is decorate your front porch for the season. You can DIY something for it. You can use what you have. You can go out shopping and go all out. That is completely up to you what you want to do. So the April theme is April theme is spring, and I will have all of them in my description box listed and what the themes are, as well as I will have have it all posted in my community, which I already is in there. I'm just gonna make sure that the time is right, because I have been playing around with posting time. So don't head on over to the community quite yet. I will just double check the time. So in April I have the spring, in May I do have the summer, and then I just remember that I also have one in June, and that one will be June 30th, and it will be outdoor patio decor. So how you decorate your deck. It can be your entertaining, it can be what it looks like every day. Just, you know, want to see your flowers, want to see your plants, want to see your cushions, whatever it is that you style your deck or back patio with. If you do not have a deck patio and you do most of your entertaining on your front porch, show me how you decorate it when people come over, or anything like that. So that's what is on June 30th. At this time, if you want to go patriotic, you can. So 4th of July or Canada Day or any other celebration that you might have coming up, you can show me that as well. And then the one in September, well, we all know what the September one is. It is a fall Front Porch Decorate, DIY and Decor. Again, all of them you can create DIYs, or you can just decorate them, or DIY something and decorate. I do want to see how you use whatever you make in your decor, so you kind of have to do some sort of decorating, but it's but you can, like I say, you can DIY or you can just decorate, or you can create a DIY to decorate it with. I hope this makes sense, because I feel like I'm blabbling. It's a new word. And then in November I have the Christmas front porch, and so I will have all the dates listed in the description box, and like I said, as well as the community. 1 p.m. Eastern posting time. Make sure to mention me as a host, and do not upload before. Make sure you upload at 1 o'clock. Add your video to the playlist. You can always message me on Instagram if it's not working, or via email. I have it in my about info. If you want to message me through there, you can. And just have fun. Let's have the best front porches on our block. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be joining me, if you enjoyed this decorate with me video, and I'll see you all in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.